It is highly unusual to see a camel here in Western New York, but the unusual is par for the course at Hawk Creek Wildlife Center. Terry Belke takes us to the outdoors.
For those who rescue wildlife, the depth of animal intelligence never ceases to amaze. They experience it on a daily basis with many species from birds to mammals. But even the most seasoned stewards of the earth can learn new lessons. Hawk Creek Wildlife Center in East Aurora is currently being tutored by a most unlikely mentor, a dromedary camel named Baboo.
To see the emotional complexity of this animal has really been an eye-opener. And I mean, camels are considered to be the livestock of the future. They can be used for wool, for milk, for meat, as a pack animal, things like that. They're a very versatile animal. And definitely a very interesting one.
Baboo came to Hawk Creek from Michigan. His previous owners were unable to keep him any longer. It was a big decision for the center. There were many factors to consider, but in the end they decided to take him, sparing him from a fate that may have been auction or worse, to be killed for meat. When the big move day arrived, Baboo was beside himself.
He threw the largest tantrum I have ever seen. He's about 8 feet tall, and he threw himself onto the ground, started rolling just from me trying to lead him to the trailer, and made the most insane noises I've ever heard in my life. And when he realized I wasn't, gonna force him into it, he stopped, looked at me, stood up, came over, closed his eye, and put his head against my chest.
Once he got to his new home in East Aurora, there was still much work to be done to ease his anxiety and acclimate him to his new surroundings. That all went well, but the real turning point came with the introduction of some unlikely friends.
He went into training and has been doing very well, but he was still never quite content. And that's when Bam Bam, the fainting goat, came in, and Atticus, the donkey, and they kind of just became each other's family. They became each other's herd.
Interspecies relationships like this are not at all uncommon and are well documented. The herd also has 2 horses in its population, and they all seem to have a bond.
It's become a big part of their life, and for the camel, he is especially dependent on the donkey and the goat. If he can't see them, if we have to separate them because we're working on their feet and things like that, if he can't see them, all you see is this giant tufted head running around the fence, and he starts almost mooing because he doesn't see his goat.
Hawk Creek's goal is to eventually introduce Baboo as an educational ambassador, and he should make a big impression.
Just letting people get to see this incredible animal up close and learn about him is the goal. And that's what we will be working towards, but it's very much going to be at his speed. I'd love to say, yes, you can come and see him, at all of our 2018 events, but we are going to go at his pace.
Taking you to the outdoors, I'm Terry Belke.